Kingdom. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
Mahomes pass, incomplete.
Third down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Texans.
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. He'll manage only a couple. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Texans, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the handoff, this is Chubb, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards.
It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Throwing on second down. Stroud now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
He was brought down
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Texans' 40-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line. Here we go. Oh, boy.
Once again, it's Chubb. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll try it now with Chubb. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He keeps it, and he will score! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That ties the game at 7.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Finding room across midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Chubb. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Third-year man, Will Anderson, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Move back to the 10. He'll try here on second and goal. Now, Mahomes. That's to Kelce on the tight end screen. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Here's Mahomes. That is caught.
Mahomes pass.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Traymon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Now, Stroud. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 33.
On second down, Chubb. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 7. And the Texans
To throw
first
is
down.
Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Tony.
To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here we go. 19.
Stroud to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And the Texans
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
a gain of 18 on the play. First down,
18.
Texans.
What's that?
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
35-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But Unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Now Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Here we go. 18.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18.
Here's Stroud. That is close by Bryant. And he'll take it on in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Texans.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick here is good. And 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is Dylan Laube. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Raiders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Colts find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
A gain of 13 yards.
Once again, it's Marks. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Only quick, right? 118. What's that?
Stroud gives it to Pierce. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on third down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. But now you take that sack, put you in a fourth down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Second and 11.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here we go. Throwing is Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Back to throw, Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Marks. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. This one is caught by Kirk. And he's in! Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Chiefs 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Off the play fake. Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead.
23, Chiefs 21.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
18.
Once again, it's Pierce. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Fairbairn to kick off for
And so
Houston.
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Here now, third and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man, it's Smith-Schuster. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes back. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To throw is Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Noah Gray, touchdown Chiefs. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
28.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Now, Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
They hand it off to Pierce. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the give, it's Marks. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Houston.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, good night from Kansas City.